What is up, guys? Welcome back to Coffee and Commentary, where I help you get through your lunch break, or better known as your shit break, where you running into the stall trying to hide from the work that you know your boss told you to do before you leave today. But let me stop kidding myself, because today is Friday. I know a lot of y'all play hooky. You got paid, you got your hair done, you got your car washed, you went and got you a good drink, some good dro, and you didn't even take your ass in. All right, so let me make sure that you guys can hear me and see me before we get started, and then we about to get into it. Damn, I missed y'all. I was just talking to you yesterday, and I feel like it's been forever. Also, I gotta say, this shirt is really damn tight, or maybe I'm fat as hell. A little bit of both. Moving right along, we gotta start off talking about Chet Hanks. And let me put this picture up here. Once again, the reason why I actually chose this picture is because I wanted you guys to see how everything that this man embodies is basically a black man. From the tattoos to the stance, the look on the face, the faded beard, all of that. He loves black culture. This is what he is. Look how the nigga standing. He even got black tattoos. I don't even know if there is a such thing as black looking tattoos, but when I see that, it looks like a black man to me. And I hate to be that damn stereotypical, but we know this shit is true. All right? I had to show y'all that. The nigga even take pictures like a black man. So, Chet Hanks has actually been facing a lot of damn controversy simply because he has been mimicking a lot of accents lately. He been doing the patois accent. He been doing different types of Jamaican stuff. And he has been showing the people that even though he is white, he is the son of Tom Hanks, that he can be whoever the hell he want to be. And he don't give a damn what y'all got to say about it. He talks about cultural appropriation in this damn video. I want you guys to look at the whole 4-minute video before I give my opinion on it. You know I like you guys to use your brains. This ain't a show where I just want you to agree with me and think everything that I think. I want you to listen to it before I actually commence to the dragging, right? And let me move over here a little bit. I don't want to be by these people's faces. Shit. There we go. That's better. All right, so let's play this video and then we'll be back with some commentary.
We're saying, well, snowboarding is a terrible example because that's a sport and you can't compare a sport to people's hair. Okay. That's true. That's true. But if you're focusing on what I said about snowboarding as a sport, you're missing the point. I didn't mean it as a sport. I meant it as a reference point for a community that surrounds it. The community that surrounds snowboarding is mainly white, right? Okay, yes, anybody can snowboard. Anybody can go forth and perfect their skills at snowboarding. I'm not saying that white people have a monopoly on snowboarding. I'm saying it's a reflection point for a larger community which is predominantly white, like snowboarding or like motocross or something. Because this is the other response I've been getting, is that people are saying white people have no culture. That's another thing I've been seeing. People are saying white people don't have any culture. That to me is confusing because just look at all the different varieties of European cultures, you know, like French people versus Swedish people versus, you know, German people, whatever. So that's one thing. But second of all, okay, let's assume that's true. Let's assume that white people have no culture. But if they did have a culture, what would it be like? If white Americans did have a culture, well, how would you imagine that culture to be? I imagine it to be something like one example, like snowboarding. You know what I mean? Like the culture surrounding snowboarding, or like motocross, where it's just like most. Okay, so if you're getting caught up on the sports analogy, then let's switch it up. Let's switch it up to hip-hop versus country music. If a white person gets into hip-hop and they start wearing braids and gold teeth, some people call that appropriation. But if a black person puts on cowboy boots and a cowboy hat and gets into country music, there's nothing wrong with that. Of course there's nothing wrong with that. Why would anybody have a problem with that? So if you don't have a problem with a black person wearing cowboy hats and cowboy boots and loving country music, then why do you have a problem with white people wearing braids and gold teeth and getting into hip-hop music. Okay, well, like I said before, it's because this whole idea of theft, of they steal it from us. They take it from us and they take it for themselves and then benefit off of it without helping the people that they took it from. But this is the question I just want to pose on this, is why does it have to be all about stealing? Like, why do you have to look at it as like a white person who's wearing braids and gold teeth is like trying to manipulate and steal from black culture? Why can't it just be that he loves black culture and he wants to be, that's just what speaks to him? Why are we so caught up on this idea of theft and stealing? Like everything is so malicious and one person needs to steal from another to profit off of them and then make it theirs. Isn't it just as easy to look at it from the other perspective, which is just people like what they love what they love, and nobody should have a problem with that? Why would we have a problem with that? Which is just what leads me to my point again, is why are we so quick to be angry and tense upon the blurring of racial communities instead of just being welcoming towards it, towards the blending of racial communities? That is my only point. That's the only point I'm trying to make. Maybe the snowboarding was a bad example, but what about that example that I just gave you now? So now we can discuss that. Much love.
Bye. I'm glad he's finally off the screen. Now, I'm so sorry for subjecting y'all to 4 minutes of his fuckery, but I had to go ahead and actually give you that whole clip because I want us to be able to make an educated decision and make an educated opinion on what this man said. Now, first of all, I got to say, Chet, you're doing your thing over there on IG, I guess. I really don't understand how in the hell 4 minutes of recycled garbage got you 80,000 views, but whatever sells, whatever. Your thoughts were very jumbled, and sir, I suggest that you from now on write your stuff down so that when you make a video you can get straight to the damn point. Now, a couple things I gotta correct you on, Mr. Chet. First of all, you said that it wouldn't be cultural appropriation if black people was to sing country, except we started country, sir. Country is our shit because all that music come from rhythm and blues, which was us because we was going through blues and we was using our rhythm to get us damn through it. Because your people, people that look like you, Chet, even though they don't claim you, you are one of them, Chet. Or the very same people that kept us down and was the inspiration for us to make all that good music that your people used to love back in the day, Chet. We didn't just start entertaining y'all in 2020. We've been entertaining y'all since 1620, if you want to keep it real. For real, Chet. Another thing that you said was the cowboy situation. If a black guy wanted to wear cowboy boots and the cowboy hat, except the original cowboys were black. Come on, Chet. Come on. Now, I know you might not have turned out to be shit after you turned 18 and got on drugs and alcohol, which is why your family pretty much threw you away and the white folks pretty much threw you away, which is why you then came over to us. But I would have hoped that you would have at least paid attention in history class and them classy ass Hollywood private schools that your parents probably sent you to. That your ass probably flunked out of too, but that's another story for another day. We actually were some of the first cowboys, and Mexicans were too, and there were some white people as well. But let me tell you something, Chet. When you talk about cowboys, you're talking about us. When you're talking about country music, you're still talking about us. When you talk about rock music, you're still talking about us. Everything you talk about, you're still talking about us. So that is what black people are talking about when they talk about cultural appropriation. We don't mind you imitating the culture. The culture is fun. We know that. That's why y'all so damn attracted to it. But what we have a problem with is people that look like you, Chet, telling us that everything, that something is wrong with everything that we do, the way we talk, the way we dance, the way we're shaped, just our culture in general. We have believed the lies for years that we are not good enough, only to see people that told us that we were not good enough imitate the very same things that we do that they said were not good enough. Chet, do you understand that? It's very damn simple when you break it down. Now, you do have a baby by a black woman. I don't give a fuck, Chet. That don't make you all knowing on a black culture just because you stuck your dick in some black pussy. People have been doing that since the beginning of time, and it's never gonna stop. You never gonna stop people from dipping and doing. Damn, Wendy must be talking about me. You're never going to stop people from dipping in whatever they want to because that's just how it is. And quite frankly, Chet, your people have been spreading their seed from sea to shining sea since the beginning of time. So, Chet, know what you're talking about before you get on that camera and try to check some damn body. As a matter of fact, I want to actually bring up the definition of cultural appropriation and read it out loud so that way you guys know that I'm not the one that's tripping. Hold up. I know I have it on my phone here. And let's, boom. All right, cultural appropriation. The unacknowledged or inappropriate adoption of the customs, practices, ideas, etc. of a society, of one people or society by members of another, and typically more dominant people or society. So when people in a dominant society use customs and traditions from people that's not dominant in the society, and I mean, we very well know what you're doing. Now, I'm not going to take nothing away from this man. This man has been working, actively working in the industry since 2008. He's been in many movies and in many TV shows, but everything he do, he's surrounded by us. Most of his opportunities are given to him by us. So you have to respect us, Chet, when we're simply saying, we don't mind you speaking in patois, we don't mind you dressing up like a Jamaican, we don't mind it as long as you make it very clear that it is just what it is. You're playing dress up. That's not who and what you actually are. And to keep it very real, if you were one of those white people that were accepted by your family, maybe if you had 1 or 3 less tattoos, maybe if you didn't have a biracial child, maybe if you had never gotten into drugs and that rap music and talked the way you talk and carried yourself the way you do and had the fade haircuts with the faded beard, if you were more accepted by the dominant society, the very same society that your white ass parents, because your parents is white, the very same society that they are in, would you really be fucking with us black folks? I don't think so. But black folks will let you in. We will continue to let everybody in because we are some of the most friendliest, letting people iniest ass people on the planet. We let everybody in, but people don't let us in, right? Chinese ain't so open to us, but we open to them. White folks really ain't so open to us, and when we do come around, we got to act like the token Negro. Shout out to Okra and Kale. Stale ass Kale. So what y'all think about that? I said what the hell I said. Thank you for the donation. What y'all think about that? We're going to move right along. Talking about switches, I hated doing that. Okay, we're going to move right along from Chet, because that's enough on Chet. All right, and then real quick, we got to talk about, oh shit, we got to talk about Mr. Trick Daddy. Mr. Trick Daddy here was at a concert. I think it was either last weekend or weekend before that, but I wanted to make sure y'all saw this video because I got a kick out of this shit. But then it kind of dawned on me too, is that, I'm officially old, all right? Let's give it up to us that are grown, and we remember when that song Nan came out and Trick Daddy and Trina was really on top of their shit and they was really like taking over the southern rap world, to now we are left with this version of Trick Daddy today. Now, I know he got Tony Braxton and K-Michelle disease, but he refuses to take his medication and is self-medicating with the booger sugar instead. But Trick Daddy, but I should call you by your real name, Maurice Samuel Young. Maurice, that cocaine ain't gonna help your lupus and ain't gonna help your inflammation and your bloatedness in your body at all. That cocaine is not going to help you stop looking like you just swallowed an entire bottle of salt. That Andy Cohen ain't doing no good for him, and it ain't gonna do no good for you either. I would rather see you go get on them trees and them herbs to help with the pain and inflammation before you stay on that damn booger sugar. But that booger sugar is highly addictive. And just like Rick James said, cocaine is a hell of a drug. I want to show y'all exactly why cocaine is a hell of a drug. Hold up. Make sure we play this video. I had to mute out the music. I had to mute out that music. That way I wouldn't freaking get flagged for a copyright. But look at Trick Daddy still trying to hit it. Who told Trick Daddy that this shit looked good? Who told Trick Daddy that he was actually moving and hitting it? Who told Trick Daddy that? Who told him? Who told him that shit was okay? Now we all laughed at that and got we all laughed at that and laughed our asses off, but at the end of the day, make sure, okay, there we were good. But at the end of the day, Trick, it's time to sit down, Trick. I've been really thinking about getting you a script because you just seem to not really listen to the doctor's orders, which you will have to listen to the celebrity doctor. But one thing I can know right now, Trick, it's time to come off of VH1 and get your soul back from Mona. It's time for you to stop dipping in ratchet pussy. Let's call it what it is. It's time for you to get one classy woman and stick with her. And it's time for you to either get on some cannabis, some good herbs, or some real medication, and not that Andy Cohen, Nene Leakes, Daryl Strawberry. You know what I'm saying? Not none of that. All right, Trick Daddy. Now let's play us a commercial here, and then we'll be right back. Are you suffering from a piece of face? Do you have oily skin, dry skin, or even a combination of both? Do you suffer from acne, hyperpigmentation, eczema, psoriasis, and a myriad of other skin issues out there? Pretty much no matter what you got going on with your skin, Shay's Creations has a solution for you. Shay's Creations is made in a home, all right, not in a laboratory. It's 100% organic, and this company focuses on skin toning, acne, hyperpigmentation, and preventing inflammation. If you're interested, all of the links to the website and social media info is in the description box below. Now, let's move on from this sick person to another sick person. Oh, somebody said, let them see the video one more time here. I'm going to play it for y'all one more time. Y'all be good now. Watch this. Like, who told him what he was doing looked good? Like, what is he doing? I don't understand, Maurice, you was looking just like that drunk uncle at every black family gathering. And that was around the time when Nana had to come down and tell you to go sit your ass down, get some potato salad, and shut the fuck up. All right, moving right along, guys. We got to talk about somebody else who was very, very sick. Evelyn Forehead Alexandra Lozada. Look at her there. Woo, she is beating that to high hell. Damn, Evelyn, of all the lawsuits you've been trying to drop, that clitoris really got to sue you for pain and suffering, because you would put that clitoris, those labia lips, and those vaginal walls and that cervix through a whole lot. As a matter of fact, I know once Chad got up in that uterus, he pushed up that shit about 2 to 3 feet, and your ass has never been the same, which is why you still tripping off that man to this day. You really ain't even that mad at Chad, and you ain't that mad at OG. You just mad that nigga made your uterus disappear. You are ready for your uterus to come back down to size. That's really what it is. Anyway, Evelyn finally responded on her IG story to people constantly asking her about Chad Ochocinco and OG trolling her. If you guys don't know, let me remind you really quick. We had the whole basketball wild situation that happened last year. We ain't gonna recap that, but you know, Ochocinco wanted me. So OG and Chad ended up teaming up to be the ultimate team petty and did a charity basketball event last month. And then they took pictures and they let it be known to the whole world that they are cool. They were in cahoots the whole time, and that Evelyn, well, not only is her cookie spoiled, but her ego was pretty much spoiled and rotten as well. So she answered these questions on her IG story. In my humble opinion, I feel like she asked these questions herself, because none of the questions got that deep. But let's get into it, all right? So the first things first, somebody says, do you ever miss Chad? It honestly seems like he used to make you laugh all the time. And she said, the crying outweighed the laughter, and now everyone else has moved on. How in the hell did you move on when you were still talking about him on the show, Evelyn? How did you move on? Where my strap at? Because we got to get the strap on there. Because this is a point that Tammy made, and Tammy got drugged through the mud when she made it, but it's true. Hey, oh, now the strap is failing me like her marriage. Now, Evelyn, how is it that Chad was your alleged abuser, but as soon as you needed him to try to bring down another woman, you was quickly, quick to call him, quick to try to go meet up with his daughter? What was all that shit? Oh, yeah, I remember you bringing his daughter on the show, Evelyn, for a damn storyline, acting like you was trying to be out here helping black women, when in fact you had not even talked to that child since you left Chad's house. So she wasn't important enough to keep in touch with over the years. But when you need her for a storyline on the show, you hit her up. You got into it with OG about Chad, but you don't miss Chad? I don't believe it. Moving right along. Are you returning to Basketball Wives? Most likely no. Now I'm going to stop right there. Which one of y'all believe that she actually is not coming back to the Basketball Wives? Which one of y'all believe that she is actually not coming back to the basketball wives? Do y'all really believe that shit? I don't. Not at all. Let me tell y'all what she's gonna do. Her and Shawnee, they are on social media. They see the shit that's going down and they see the dragation that has happened. What they may do, I'm gonna predict it right now, is that Evelyn will sit out this next season just to let everything blow over. Shawnee will bring on somebody else that she feel like is more of a match for OG, because Evelyn is not a match for OG, not at all. OG can bulldoze all them heifers, all right? So then Shawnee's gonna find a way to either get OG off the show fire or have OG quit and then bring Evelyn back so they can both be bullies together. That is what I truly believe. I don't think she's gone forever, because what in the hell else do Evelyn got going on? Moving right along, the next question said, why do the men you date keep cheating? They like variety. Evelyn, that was not an answer to that person's question. Why? Let me ask it in Iyanla's voice with her waddling ass. Beloved, why do you as a woman continue to allow yourself and your body, your mind and soul to be used by men who do not choose you? Come on now, Evelyn. You was right there rocking your head in Iyanla's bosom not too long ago, so you know that's how she would ask you that question. So how is it that you keep choosing men, Evelyn, that simply do not choose you? Is it the men? Do they simply like variety, or is it something about your pussy that keep attracting ain't shit niggas? Shout out to Cat Williams. And last but not least, would you ever get married again? Yes. This would be my first. Not sure what that other BS was. Would you ever get married again? First of all, the person that asked that question must not be no damn Basketball Wives fan, because we know that you were never married. You have never been a wife. You have always been the forever girlfriend, the forever pincushion, the forever doorknob that everybody gets to turn on just like a... Come on now. Evelyn, you have never been married. And who in the hell is going to sign up for that freak show? Who's going to sign up to marry your ass now? That's what I want to know. After you have been acting like this on TV, who is going to sign up for that right now? Or actually, I'll let the evidence speak for itself. Does this look like marriage material? Look at it, just patting it. Just patting it, trying to get all the feeling back in it, and that feeling is long gone. That shit is numb. Do y'all see how hard she patted that shit and she didn't even flinch? First of all, she rolled them hips like a motherfucker, first of all. Number two, she hit it so hard. She hit it like a child that had spilled milk. She hit it like how you hit your baby after you told them don't be playing on your white couch and they got crayon all over this shit. She hit it just like grandmama used to pop you right in the mouth after you spoke out of turn. She hit it just like she used to get hit by her blela with the chancla. Oh, Evelyn, you know about that chancla. That chancla be hurting when that chancla be hitting you. As a matter of fact, abuelas and madres know how to throw that chancla so fucking hard and far, you can be halfway out the door before it hit the back of your head. That's how she hit her shit. Golly. Damn, are there any kind of like workman's comp lawyers for clitoris, or anybody that can help the clitoris? Can we raise Johnny Cochran from the dead? Maybe Robert Kardashian to come help that clitoris? Or is that clitoris just dead and gone? Is it just dead and gone like Evelyn's career and a hope at a marriage in a real life? Y'all said she needs some milk. Y'all need to stop. Y'all need to stop. Y'all said she needs some milk. She needs some milk. All right, we're going to go ahead and move right along to the last story of the day. Oh, actually, no, we got a couple bills to pay first. Let's pay 2 more bills, and then we will be right back. Lotus Radiance is a company that I had to come and talk to you guys about, because this product here keeps my skin smooth, smelling good, and of course it is made with all natural ingredients, so I don't have to worry about breaking out and my eczema acting up. What I like to do is to get me $1 for this, rub it in my hands, and rub it in the desired areas that you want to smell good and look good. Guys, get all moisturized up in here. Winter time, so guess what? It is not cute to be ashy. Get you some Lotus Radiance. This video has been sponsored by Bella BT. Now, ladies, do you want to bring the spa home to you? Are you ready to rejuvenate that V all while using natural herbs? This V steam is taking over feminine care from sea to shining sea, helping women with fibroids, fertility issues, stress relief, and more. And we can even get them cycles back on track. Use Bella BT, that is owned by licensed esthetician Brittany McDonald. All of her contact information is in the description box below. Hair her up now and use that Bella BT so you don't be walking around with that spoiled rotten cookie. All right, y'all, we back for our main story of the day, and today we got to talk about Jacoby Wilburn, which is the oldest son of Future, aka Nevadia's Damon Wilburn. You know, his mama named him Damon because she knew he would turn out to be a demon to every woman that he ever met in his everlasting life. Because this nigga is probably gonna live a really long time, because these fools that be busting all these nuts like this do end up living a long time. Anyway, I really did not know that Future had a kid that was 17 years old that you see to my left here. But if you can also see, although his son really don't look like him for real, he got those trademark ears that the rest of the children have. And that is how you know that Future has left his seed in the woman's uterus. If the baby come out with the elf ears, it is Future's. No DNA test is necessary. You don't even have to call Maury, Judge Mathis, Judge Judy, Judge Million, or name one of them. All right. This is a 17-year-old son here who was arrested out here in Georgia in Newton County for just being involved in a lot of shit, and a lot of shit that I would not expect a child of a star to be involved in. But Future, I gotta get the strap. This is what we be trying to tell you when we make all those jokes about you having all these kids in all these different homes. It's not about you getting all these women pregnant. We could really care less what you do with your penis and who you put it in. It's about the children, Future, the children, Nevadians, and the fact that when you got all these kids everywhere, you cannot give them the time and attention that they need from their father, Nevadians, because you were too busy in the newest pussy. You too busy all up Lori's ass. You all up the crack of her nasty stinking ass, and you not worried about your kids out here that's getting involved in a bunch of activities. Now, let's look at the bond paperwork here. This was actually released from PopularSuperstars.com. I didn't get the exclusive, but, you know, thank y'all for this shit. So you can see the son's name up there in the top left corner. That is his son all day long. You can see that the young man was put on a $20,000 bond. They added some extra fees there. The court date he will have to appear in the Superior Court is really to be announced, to be notified. But yeah, this actually happened back in November 21st, apparently, when this bond paperwork was drawn up. So, some of the charges: participation in criminal gang activity, criminal trespassing, 9 counts. Criminal damage to property in the second degree, 9 counts. And some other shit here, all right? We can see that it's signed, sealed, and delivered from A&J's bonding. Now, Future was, Future went and took care of his son and got him out on bond, which I do respect, because you don't want your kids sitting in jail. But Future, I have to say, just like we have been trying to figure out what's the root cause of you wanting to make these children all around the world, you got to figure out what the root cause is. What is the root cause of your son wanting to be involved in criminal and gang activity? I actually wrote down all of the charges here, because it's not just criminal gang activity. He was trespassing. He altered the ID of a firearm, and then he was in the illegal possession of a firearm. Now, Jacoby here is only 17, but in Georgia, 17 pretty much makes you a grown man, or in any state of America, a black male over the age of 13, you already grown. It is what it is. They don't see you like a kid. Like my daddy used to tell me, you go do some fucked up shit, you ain't Ethan, and they don't relate to you because you don't look like Ethan. They understand Ethan. They understand what he been through, and they have sympathy and empathy for him. But for you, Storm, they don't have shit. You not Ethan. Don't do what Ethan do. So I had to learn the hard way. In future, you are going to have to teach your son not to fall down the same path, because it's just does not look good, him having a father who is one of the best rappers. That was going to definitely be a lie. One of the top selling rappers, or auto-tune, or whatever kind of damn music that you make, Future. You are on top of your game right now, and instead of him either following in your footsteps, being in school, doing what he needs to do, preparing for college right now, thinking about prom, he is trying to stop himself from facing several decades in prison. This shit is ridiculous. Let me check on y'all here in the comment section. He needs a father figure. It's just really sad. Anyone having anyone having issues with getting pregnant, just hit a Future true. He tried to remove a serial number. Yes, he did on the gun. He looks like T.I.'s son a little bit, but the ears tell you that is definitely Future's child. Now, I ain't trying to come down too hard on the young man. We done all done dumb shit and well, I ain't gonna say we done all been caught up, because, you know, I haven't. I'm clean as a whistle. But this goes to show that money alone cannot raise a child. These children need fathers out here. In future, you're going to have to sacrifice making all these kids and start spending time with these kids, so they won't get caught up in this bullshit out here in the world, because you are doing everything you can to keep your oldest boy out of prison. Because how do you guys think the son of Future will fare behind bars? Do y'all really think this boy is going to make it behind bars? Hell fucking no. Hell no, he ain't gonna make it behind bars. You Future's kid? Oh, everybody's gonna be on his ass. No pun intended, but everybody's gonna be on him, either trying to get something from him or beat him up simply because of who he is connected to. Now, Future, you gotta do better than what you've been doing out here, sir. They say when your kids get older and get grown, you can really see if you did a good job with them or not. And judging upon the decisions that your child has made, well, we see what you've done. You really ain't done much shit, to be very honest. All right. So those are our stories for today. I want to take questions, comments, and concerns from you guys. We can talk about whatever for a few minutes here. We're going to pay the last couple bills, and then we out here for the day. We out here. All right. Nappy Child said he needed this. He needed his dad's time and guidance. Yes, he did. He's going to pay for house arrest. He will be buying the whole prison's commissary. Yes, he will. Yes, he will. Because the first thing they going to say, nigga, you got it. Your daddy Future. Your daddy Future. You know he going to be telling people in there. Hell, people in prison got cell phones and internet and Facebook and all that stuff. So they going to know about this nigga before he come in the door. What that lady say on Locked Up Straight, or Get Straight, or Scared Straight, something like that. Oh, I was waiting on you when you came in the door. Something like that. Y'all remember that with the comb over perm. I don't follow you, but have you listened to the audio recordings? I know you don't follow, but have you listened to audio recordings of Amber Heard admitting to beating John Depp? Yes. Yes, and I need to do a video about that, because I know we feel sorry for Johnny Depp. I know that he was a victim of abuse, and it is what it is. Women can abuse men just like men can abuse women. But there's one part of the story that nobody wants to talk about. And unfortunately, sometimes in life, you got to learn the hard way that the grass is not greener. We don't talk about that, though. We don't talk about that. Gail's prescription is coming tomorrow. I will be doing her script, J-Lo's script, and Oprah's script all together. We will definitely not be leaving out the scissoring sisters of media. We definitely have to talk about them, because they are sick, they are tired, they have been used and abused, and now it's time for us to throw them away like a dirty cum rag. All right? And all I gotta say is, Tyler, you make sure you keep all your shit on lock, because every man that comes around, either okra or kale, I ain't even gonna call y'all okra and kale, because okra and kale is good. A lot of people like okra and kale, and a lot of people don't like y'all right now. But with the scissoring sisters, every man that come around them end up being exposed. That's all I'm gonna say. So you make sure you'll keep your shit in the closet, hidden deep, deep, deep where it belongs, Tyler. What about Marjorie Harvey's? Oh, I don't know. We gotta wait to see. Did you see the pic of Trick Daddy as Florida Evans from Good Times? Yeah, I think I did see that. Nappy Child said Gail needs it. Yes, she does. She needs it. She's been sick for years, trying to find a man, trying to find her way in the world, trying to find a career without the help of Oprah, trying to get Oprah to come out the closet with it. It's been a long time. All their life they had to fight. All their life. Heidi Klum and her feeling some type of way because she was called a white woman. Yes, she was called a white woman because she defended America's Got Talent. Heidi Klum, that's what you are. You are a white woman. Is calling somebody white an insult now? Because y'all don't ever stop calling us black. You remind us that we black every single day. So can I not call you white now? Oh, Heidi. Is it the fact that now finally we just want to address each other by our names and not, our race, which is shit that really don't matter. So, my name is Storm and you're Heidi and, you have a babies by me named Seal and, we could just be like that. But we all know that your people ain't going to be like that for too long, Heidi, Because we going to do something and y'all going to be like, oh my God, that's so black. Is you guys reminding us that we black all the time, not us reminding you that you white. You know you white. You like you white. You put that over us all the time. She's mad at CBS. Now, she better not be mad at CBS. They are the man that writes her check. The white man that writes that check. She better not be mad. Let's see. Adila said exactly. White is an insult or the woman part. I don't see how that's an insult. I don't see how white is an insult. I ain't even finna let y'all start that shit. As much as people have insulted my people, no. You won't take that shit. We called you white. You white. It is what it is. Take it like you took Seal's dick for several years. You roasting tonight. I never get notifications. I might come on and do a pre-script. The celebrity doctor might come into play. How did you guys enjoy the show tonight? Today. I'm saying tonight. How'd you guys enjoy the show today? Feel like we had a fun time. I also saw somebody say that Millie is apparently live at the same time as me. I didn't know we went live at the same time, but shout out to her. I really didn't know we did. Oprah and Gail are like those two single rich aunties who hate men. It's more than just men. They hate their whole race, period. No, Oprah and Gail are like those two aunties in your family that's been roommates for the last 35 years and don't nobody want to tell Nana because it might give her a heart attack that they are actually sucking and rubbing each other's cookies together. All right? They ain't living together just to split the rent. It's been 35 years. I think they can both afford the rent by now. And they both drive Cadillacs and got good jobs. And love ran Timberlands. They're scissoring, and sizzling. KO took the day off to support Oprah's Weight Watchers. I'm never ever getting no Weight Watchers because I don't see people lose weight on it. You just maintain your weight. So it's not Weight Watchers, it's weight maintenance because you just stay the same weight. You don't gain or lose. Evelyn and Chad was married for 6 weeks. Storm. Oh, they were married. Yeah, Oh, wow. That's even more of a failure. She would have done better off just staying the everlasting girlfriend. All right, cool. So thank you guys so much for tuning in to the show. If I go live later today, I will definitely let you guys know. But I definitely got to work on some good content for you guys. More to come. Thank you guys for your patience. I'm going to pay these last 2 bills. And then we out of here for today. Are you struggling with hair growth issues? Or are you ready to finally be able to actually put your hair in a real ponytail and not that little knob? Have you found that beauty supply products leave your hair dry, flat, useless, and dull? And are you ready for a change? And if you are, you need to try some moomoogrease. This product was created for us. And nothing will change about your hair if you don't change your regimen. This product can be used in old people, young people. It doesn't matter. The products are 100% vegan, and all of the information for Moo Grease is down in the description box below. Are you tired of suffering from bloating, constipation, and other digestive issues? Are you ready to finally lose that food, but that just never seems to go away? Then consider using my colon cleaner. And yes, you heard me right, my colon cleaner. This colon cleaner is made of 100% organic psyllium fiber and has helped people reverse IBS, lose weight, and so much more. All of the information and contact info for the creator of my colon cleaner is in the description box below.